Tribune News. More from Red State Watcher. Breaking. House Committee makes final decision about Trump tax returns. Sorry, Democrats, but the U.S. House Tax Committee has decided not to go after the president's tax returns. Reuters.com reports a Congressional Tax Oversight Committee will not seek U.S. President Donald Trump's tax returns, despite calls from the Democrats for a review to determine possible business ties to foreign countries, including Russia, the panel Republican chairman said on Monday. If Congress begins to use its powers to rummage around in the tax returns of the president, what prevents Congress from doing the same to average Americans? House of Representatives Ways and Means Committee Chairman Kevin Brady told reporters. Privacy and civil liberties are still important rights in this country, and the Ways and Means Committee is not going to start to weaken them. Well, good for them. Stand strong. Breaking. Judge makes decision on Dakota Access Pipeline. Judge James Bosberg of the U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C. has rejected the request to halt the construction of the final link in the Dakota Access Pipeline, Reuters reports. A U.S. federal judge on Monday denied a request by Native American tribes seeking to halt construction of the final link in the Dakota Access Pipeline. The controversial project has sparked months of protests by activists aimed at stopping the 1,170-mile line. At a hearing, Judge James Bosberg of the U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C. rejected the request from the Standing Rock Sioux and Cheyenne River Sioux tribes, who argued that the project would prevent them from practicing religious ceremonies at a lake they contend is surrounded by sacred ground. With this decision, legal options of the tribes continue to narrow as construction on the final uncompleted stretch is currently proceeding. Well, from what I could tell, to build that pipeline will be a lot of trade jobs for Americans. So there'll be money flowing once construction commences. Shattering Records Again. We're going to get so tired of winning. I used to love that when he was doing that in the campaign, saying we're going to get tired of winning, as if that's possible.
That we talk to, the regional banks, the small industrial companies, they're very excited. Demand is picking up, order growth is picking up, loan growth is picking up, and these are all very positive indicators.
And the balloons are rising up because, yes, folks, we have released the balloons. All 5 major averages end the day in record territory. There's the closing bell. We want to thank Greg Spiegel of Neuberger Berman. Great job. David and Melissa, what an hour.
Indeed. The Trump rally seems to be back on track, pushing stocks into the history books once again. The Dow surging to end at another brand new high for the 3rd day in a row. The S&P 500, NASDAQ, Russell 2000, and the Dow Transports also setting brand new records. Hi, everyone.
That's awesome. I bought physical silver and gold along with gold and silver in the stock market itself, and I mean I've done okay since Trump has been elected. The price just goes up. Breaking. Trump is about to put sanctions on a world leader. That's funny, I was just talking about this world leader in my last video. AP sources say Trump administration to sanction Venezuela's vice president. That's funny, just as we're talking about socialism. Sanction Venezuela's vice president. Accuses him of being a drug kingpin. Venezuela is another socialist wet dream where the criminals run the country. Essentially, it's a failed state. Which is kind of sad, because at one point Venezuela actually was a nice place, but socialism has put an end to it. President Trump administration to sanction Venezuela's vice president accused of being a drug kingpin. Well, that doesn't surprise me.